everybody, welcome back to Women Carry Knives. On the table in front of us, we are going to be taking a look at the Tops Knives Lioness Elite. Now, this knife was donated by Tops Knives, especially for my birthday giveaways. So thank you, huge thank you to Jeremiah at Tops Knives and everybody at Tops Knives for donating this. I am actually in love with this one so much that when I head to Blade Show, I am going to be hopefully picking one up because I really love this. So you can see here it comes with a little whistle. That's always cool to have kind of a little whistle on there for help, you know, help. You have a black Kydex sheath with this one. It's actually included with the knife, which is really nice. You have a nice little clip on here. If I can show you, opens it up. Stick it on your belt. It's going to stay very comfortably on there. And let me tell you, it does. It actually fits really well. And it's super comfortable. This is a very well done sheath. All right, let's take a look at the knife. Check this out, you guys. Is this not just absolutely beautiful? Of course, it's purple, and you know that's my favorite color. So I absolutely love that. I've carried this around for a couple days just to see what it would feel like. And really, it is just, it rides like a dream. So I actually did have it on my belt loop, and that was really nice because, as I said, this is a really good clip. Now, this is what they call the Wild Purple Cerakote finish. So you're going to be getting some protection on your blade. Now, this knife is a 1095 blade steel, and your handles are going to be G10. You can see that obviously it's a full tang. You could probably, if you so choose, you could probably get one of these knives, take the scales off, and just carry it as a wrap. For me, I actually prefer to have some kind of a sheath on it because to me it's a lot more comfortable. You can see we still have the oil on it. This is a great knife, you guys. It is so freaking sharp, super thin. I am absolutely loving it. Now, what I really also like about this one is I love the style of the handle. So when you get it in hand, even though it is a smaller knife, when you get it in hand, it is really comfortable. You have just enough of a swedge or a swell, I should say a swell there, that it's going to give you, you know, that little bit around the palm of your hand where you're carrying it, not so much right here, kind of where you hold it and pinch it at the top of your hand. You do have the jimping on the back of the blade that's going to let you choke up on it, and it is some good deep jimping, which I like. Your, we'll call it the finger guard area here, is just the perfect size, so you know you're not going to slip. You do have the ability to put a lanyard on this one if you so choose. I have to say that I have had a lot of Tops knives, but I have not had one like this, and I'm really loving it. And I actually went to, was checking out some of the newer ones or some of the blades on the website. I'm super excited to go to Blade West to see what else they have. I want to catch or get me one of my own camping knives. I definitely want to get one of these for myself because, as I said, I just fell in love with it. Ergonomically, it just feels great in hand. I love the blade shape. I mean, it's just the perfect blade shape. You can do the poking cuts. You can do the rolling cuts, pull cuts. This is just absolutely wonderful for any type of cut you want to make. This is a great small EDC knife. So I would take this to work. And there's a lot of things I could actually use this one on. So it's going to be good for things like, you know, your cardboard or whatever. But we do cut a lot of rope, and occasionally we don't cut wire with our knives, but we do some stripping. And I think this would be a fabulous one. I actually think this would really be good as hunting or even fishing too. Because of the blade style, I would love to take this and almost try it out on fishing and gutting some fish, and maybe not the best for filleting. I mean, it is sharp and it is really good. I don't know if it would be big enough, but I would be willing to give it a shot. So hopefully I can take this with me when I do some fishing this winter. That would be really awesome. This would also be really good for woodworking. So if you're out there doing some woodworking, I think it would be fabulous for that. Also, as long as you're camping and cooking, you know, who needs to bring a steak knife or whatnot? You actually have this knife here. Now, this is going to be good for many more things than just, you know, a regular EDC, in-office type stuff, in the yard stuff, in the kitchen stuff. I would use this one on just about anything. The feel of it, it's got a great balance to it. It feels really good. I believe the overall weight on this one is about 3.7 ounces. So that's a really good weight on it. Let's take a look at the blade length. So your blade length, if we're going to go all the way to the sharpening tool, it's going to be 3.5 inches. And really you have just over 3.25 inch cutting edge. Your handle, and we'll take your handle up to about the blade. So you're going to be looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, about 4. Your overall length on this one is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.5 inches. That is a perfect size for just an everyday carry fixed blade. I do have larger ones. I do have smaller ones, but this one is kind of right in the middle, and it really, really kind of, it lends to whatever I need it to do. And I think that is absolutely awesome. Now, will I use this one? No, obviously, because it's going into the giveaway. As I said, the giveaways are already done, so we're going to see whoever won it next week, because this is actually, or last week. This will post after the weekly giveaways are done. But I'm really curious to see what they use it for. I would love to, you know, see if maybe I can get them to send me some pictures of maybe what they've used it for. Because as I said, it's due to its size and the blade shape, it's going to lend to more of an EDC and everyday style carry. Whereas maybe when I go camping, I might pick a little bit bigger of a knife that's going to do a little bit more of a variety of things to do, meaning more of a hard and a light use. I totally believe that this would be a very hard use knife. You could do hard use because it is a fixed blade. However, I think a bigger, longer blade would do me a little bit better in that instance. Again, you guys, feel in hand is just phenomenal. It feels so good. I mean, as I drop it, there's so many different ways to carry this. It just feels phenomenal no matter how you're carrying it. It feels really, really good in hand. So I am just in love with it. If you guys get a chance and you can get one of these in hand, I highly recommend it. It's a great women's knife, not just because it's purple, because it's a smaller fixed blade, but it can also be great for a guy. And I know that when I was kind of showing you guys some of the previews of what I was going to be having, and this was one of the ones I had in there and showing you, you know, even my guys that follow me, they were really excited about it too. All around, great knife for men or women. Great everyday carry. Like I said, comes with a sheath. Super comfortable to wear. I believe this sheath, and I don't know if I'm right on that or not. I would actually have to check. But I believe you can turn this. I can't physically turn it. I don't know if I'm actually correct. I would have to look it up. And I'm going to say on this one you actually can't. Well, I don't know. I will definitely have to check into that. Either way, you guys, this is the Lioness Elite. This is a Tops knife. Fabulous, fabulous knife. Thank you again so much, Tops, for donating it. I don't know who's going to get this knife, but man, you guys are so lucky. I can't wait to get to Blade Show next week to get mine, because like I said, I'm going to pick myself up one, and then I would love to do some things with it just so I could show you guys what I've done with it. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Don't forget to hit that like button on the layout. It does help the channel. If you are not a subscriber, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I'd love to have you here all the time. As always, feel free to leave me a comment down in the comment section. You know I love talking to you. And until next time, thanks for joining me.